Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogion Monster here, along with Stevie B, and welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. Hope everybody's doing well. You doing well?
I'm doing okay.
Right.
How about you?
I've been better.
Yeah. I think we can all say that.
Yeah, probably. Good to see everybody in chat. Donna Fuller, how are you? Hey, Eyes. Eyes in the Woods.
Lee.
Mr. Lee. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. About fucking time.
Right.
Hope you're feeling better, dude. Hey, Sharon Guy. How are you? Angel Nolan. What's up? Hey,
Sharon.
Danny Staten. Who else is in here?
I haven't even looked at chat, really.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. No, I think I said Lee, and then I ran off. I came back. And
Oh, that's going to be annoying. Hold on. It's probably telling me that I'm
you're live. I still don't get notifications. I check my settings all the time. I don't get notifications for your show.
No.
Ever. Not when you put out shorts. I never see you.
Really?
Yeah.
Just want to knock the notifications out.
Eyes in the Woods. Angel. I know he's probably already said hi, but no, I'm saying hi.
All right.
Gary Johnson.
What's up, Gary?
That's what I say, Gary. Jeez. Here again.
I know, right? Seems like only 2 days ago.
Seems like it, right?
Man. Yeah, these shows sneak up on you. Like, I don't know. I don't think about it. All of a sudden, you gotta do a show. It's like, fuck, I forgot.
I was about to take a nap earlier. I was just laying down for a little while, and he mentions the show, and I'm like, oh, it's Thursday.
Cutting into her nap time.
Yeah, a little bit. Jen.
Hey, Jen. Who else? Who said that? Hold on. It's getting there, dude. It's getting there. It's still, weird.
It's a lot better.
It's a lot better.
I mean, you sound a lot better.
I can move my cheek, but it's still not all the way yet. Just weird. I gotta massage it. It helps circulation. It's taking forever.
Well, it's gotten a lot better compared to when it first happened.
Oh yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah, that was scary.
Bob Van Buren, how are you?
Oh,
Van Buren Variety. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hey, Raptor. Crazy. Who else is here? We got everybody this time. It's when I scroll up to see I missed 10 people sneak in the back door. I was
right.
like, fuck, where'd they come?
And all the while I'm saying hi to the ones coming in.
And I don't see them because I'm scrolled all the way up.
Right?
So yeah, guys, if you're new, welcome. What we do is we put our link in chat, and anybody can pop on, join us, hang out. You want to share your life, share a story, whatever.
Come say hi.
Yeah, come hang out. I mean, geez, we've been doing this long enough. I think you guys know how it works.
Right.
So I will put the link in chat. There we go. Anybody can click on the link. When you click on the link, just follow the directions. It's real simple. If you don't want to be on camera, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see stop camera. Just hit stop camera. You don't have to be on camera. One thing I ask is that when you do come on StreamYard is turn off YouTube. So it's not, in the background because it's noisy.
It's a god-awful echo. I know, because I do it all the time.
Well, it's just because we're using two different laptops, but we're sharing one mic. So the mic goes through my computer, so we have to turn off her mic and her volume in order for this to work. And if we don't, like you forget to turn off the mic, we get this wicked.
But 10
Echo
times more
and-
annoying.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been pretty good last few shows.
Yeah.
I have.
Usually it's your phone or
Shut up.
something else.
You couldn't give it to me. Just, let me have that one.
I'd be lying then.
You could have said you forgot about it,
Not with the phone.
Yeah. Mike Moore, how you
Hey,
doing?
Mike. So yeah, not too much new around here. I feel like I'm falling apart though.
I went back to work after almost a month. It's kicking my ass.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing some work around here. I'm ripping up the carpet, and I'm going to put laminate flooring down. But I think before I do that, I'm going to paint. Once I get the carpet up and all the tackless and friggin' staples from the padding, and it's just a lot of work. I think I'm going to paint because right now it's paneling. I mean,
You can see it behind me.
see doors behind you.
What the wall? See the clock? That's the panel.
Yeah, there's paneling back. It's a 1970 trailer, so it's time to paint over this.
I think you would go first for a second.
Huh?
It looks like we froze for a second.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. I think it's okay now.
Lester Taylor, what's up, man?
Good to see you, Lester.
Welcome. Yeah, no, it just sucks. It's like deciding what color to paint. I got to figure out the flooring, what color
Yeah.
that's going to be, and
Then
then
we'll figure out the paint.
I always go for the clearance stuff.
Grasshopper.
Home Depot will discontinue, like one of the flooring companies will discontinue a line, and you can usually get it pretty cheap and still quality flooring.
Our signal's actually pretty bad right now. I'm looking at my phone.
Your signal is?
Ours, like, we keep freezing. I don't know about the sound, but
Guys, are we freezing? Somebody just said your signal is shot.
yeah, that was grasshopper.
Why is that?
I don't know. Turn the TV off. Let's see if that.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, everybody's saying we're freezing. I think the remote was on the couch. He said, well, Donald said audio is good. He's checking our internet now.
We'll see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, we're
Because the TV was on like pause or whatever, so that might have been drawing away from the signal.
well. You went to sit down and you froze. It's a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, it shows I have a crap signal, but I don't know why. How do I do this?
You have any windows open behind?
No.
No. I just checked that on either.
No, that's odd. Because it like on the whole scale of like the little signal bar, it's got one.
I just took Wi-Fi off my phone. I'm using my data.
I don't think I have Wi-Fi hooked up or turned on.
Yeah, they keep freezing.
Yeah, anything I had on was Wi-Fi calling. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me check something. Entertain troops.
How can I?
Oh, I got
I know. Jen says kick the neighbors off the Wi-Fi. If they can guess the password, I'd be real impressed. He's gone out to check to see if everything's connected. And is the sound okay, guys, or is it just the?
I apologize for this, guys. I don't know what to do. How do I? Because on my computer, it's got full strength, full signal. But
Yeah.
then in StreamYard, like right up here, you guys can't see it. I see it, it's a signal strength. That's low, so that's weird. Let me try something. Stevie, I'm gonna back out and re-enter and see if that changes anything. Let me try something real quick.
Voices are coming in, but the background is weird, so it's affecting the audio too.
Let me back out. You're probably going to be here all by yourself.
Okay. Yeah. And I can see us freezing up.
No, it didn't change anything. Why?
Right now it looks like we're okay now. Well, you just froze.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it's doing this. I mean, everything's working. I haven't changed anything on my computer.
Grass episode, give it a minute. I don't know.
Let's see.
It's just weird.
I don't know what to do, guys.
Nada. How you doing?
Apologize about this. Grass, give it a minute. Yeah, probably. Donald says your neighborhood is using the broadband.
Well, I turned my
Yeah,
Wi-Fi off. We
turn
turned off the TV. That's the only thing we have on it are the laptops too. That's it. I usually have my phone, my tablet, TV, everything on, and it works fine.
Wait. Wi-Fi was on.
Yours was?
Yeah. I saw Wi-Fi calling, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn that off." But then I saw it said,
Yeah.
Wi-Fi was still on. Are you playing freeze frame? No, not intentionally.
No, definitely not.
It's still not moving. It's not.
I seem to be fine. It's you now that's freezing up.
It says connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging it into your router or moving closer to it. I can't get much closer.
No, you can't. Have you ever seen that on there on StreamYard?
I never.
I didn't know it had that. I don't see anything like that on my
No,
list.
I never ran my cursor over the bar before. Over the whatever you want to call that
Right.
signal indicator.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Grasshopper said I'm freezing up too.
Yeah, there's something. I don't know if it's why would because it says my computer's got
Yeah, mine too.
good signal. It's got to be StreamYard. I know I paid my bill.
Connected and secured and all.
That's just weird.
It's completely.
This is just stupid, guys. Shit. Internet is stupid tonight. Oh, chat works good.
Right? Aliens attacking satellites.
No such luck. I want him to come down. I want to see, people shit themselves. Speaking of, well,
Danny said to restart. I mean, that would be the only way to.
my computer.
Yeah, now I'm buffering on my phone.
All right, let me. I don't know what to do. I can't
Which is weird because, like I said, my phone's buffering, but I'm on data now. I'm not
guys.
on
I don't know what's going to happen if I shut this down.
I might have to restart it.
Well, obviously I got to restart, but I don't know what's going to happen to the show.
That's what I meant.
They might just cancel it right out, and hopefully it'll hold the studio in StreamYard. That's what I think it might do.
Okay.
So I can just go back on StreamYard and pop back into the studio. Here's to hoping, guys. I apologize if I fuck
Something
everything up.
happens. We'll be right back.
I'm not going to end stream. I'm just going to...
Famous last words. We'll be right back.
Hang on, guys. Still have no signal. I shut down completely, restarted the computer. I think Danny might be right. Oh, wait, no, wait.
Wait, I think you might be.
Signal just came.
You're frozen.
All right.
Right.
I'm frozen?
Well, no, it was a glitch.
Oh,
It was
no,
just a
because I
glitch.
just saw the signal came back. So
Yeah, no, I think
we're
we're good.
I think we're on. Woohoo!
I think when it came on, it just glitched for a second. I was like, no.
Got all confused.
I
Like,
know,
what the
I was
hell's
like,
this?
Michael,
Sorry
just
about
in
that, guys.
time. He pops in.
What's
Hey,
up,
Muggs
Michael?
and Stevie.
What did I do with my ladder? Yeah, you just missed all the chaos.
Right?
No, we just had a bad signal. Oh,
Bad.
it just went back down again. Crap. Oh, there it's back up again.
Well,
Maybe I'll just lean back and done it before where I lit the wrong end.
Yeah, y'all couldn't hear me because, like Donald said, we share a mic. So when he shut everything down, it turned the mic off.
Yeah, because the mic's in my plugged in on my computer. But anyway, looks like we're doing good now.
So who wants to come on and talk? Now that we can.
Yeah, it doesn't even show the bar now. It just shows how many people are there. You know.
Well, that's cool. It's cool that it gives you that warning, you know.
Yeah, but people are dropping out left and right.
Actually,
I don't blame you guys. I mean, this has been a shit show from the beginning.
Actually, I think a few people have come back in since.
I just watched it go from 29 to 26, and I'm surprised it's that low, but it's Thursday night. There's other shit going
A
on.
lot of stuff good. There's a lot going on.
I understand that, you know. Paramedic, how are you? Who else? Nada. What's going on? Where's the missus?
Somewhere nearby.
And again, I'm kind of still dealing with this. We're only gonna do an hour show tonight. So I know we killed like
I was gonna say starting
20 minutes with that bullshit. That was just odd. I don't know why.
Yeah. That was bizarre.
I just needed to reboot, I guess.
Well, it's weird. Like I said, we have never had any problems since we got internet.
No.
Not at all. I'm kind of impressed. I was a little worried.
Well, it's been a while, I think, since I shut off my computer where it had to start over. Although, no, when I had to start it today, so that's weird.
Who knows? Mr. Lee said 23 minutes actually, Mugs.
No, it wasn't. It was. We've only been on 21.
Sharon's right.
22.
You're right, Sharon.
Right.
I'll get my sleep because you're only gonna do an hour.
Yeah.
I'll get my nap.
Well, you'd stay asleep.
Well, I mean, Lucy Bart.
There's always evidence that she's been up. You know, the next morning you'll just find, you know, like
Shut up.
TV left on.
Snackages. Evidence of
Rappers,
snackage.
you know, evidence.
Evidence of snackage. No proof. Well, you know, I get up to go to the bathroom. I've got a lot to deal with just to get up
Just
to
to
go to
get
the
out of bed.
bathroom. And by the time all that effort, I'm up, you know.
Seems stupid.
I'll get something to drink,
yeah.
and by then I'm like, well, if I gotta might as well smoke a cigarette while I'm up, take a couple drags, and then that ends up to me sitting on the couch, and then I'm watching something, and there goes the snack idea.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious pie. What's up?
I was gonna let you say that one. Hi.
What, you can't say that?
I can.
Just don't try to say it by reading it. Just
No, say
I remember it as a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I try to read it, I'd be like,
Well, it's pretty. It sounds out the way it's spelled. You can,
Miss Dill.
What's up? Miss
Dill
Dill?
crummy. Mugs ain't afraid of no toast. LOL.
Toast.
I'm guessing it's a Ghostbusters reference, but if you're feeling crummy toast, I don't know. I tried to throw that one together. So then I laughed.
I'm like, what? I'm more confused now than before I. So yeah, guys. Anybody who wants to pop on? The link is in chat. No, it's definitely in chat. And click on the link. Come hang out. Yeah, we gotta. Something's got to change. We gotta. I don't know. It's just I'm so sidetracked with working and before. I mean, I had 2 years off where I didn't work like a full-time job.
I know.
You know, I hustled my side jobs.
You're busy.
You know, now it's like, fuck. You know.
You're a busy guy.
Hey,
See, I was
Chris.
right. Dill said I was right.
About.
What I said about the ghost and the toast and. Thank you,
Okay.
Bill.
I don't recognize it. Hey, right on.
Oh,
I'm sure.
that's
I'm
cool.
sure. Yeah, she'll be pissed.
That's funny.
Okay, mine says 29. So let's see
I
if
show
anybody
30.
reacts. No. See, I don't mind putting chat. You know, I enjoy putting links, other people's links in chat. Usually, if they're in chat or on the show or whatever, it's just shit. Years ago, Mike Kirkpatrick put my link or did something in Daniela's
I remember
chat.
mortal enemies from there on.
Oh man, she wrote me a letter, and I was moderating for her at the time. She wrote me this letter. You got to control your people. Blah blah blah. And I was like, what the fuck? If you go back and watch, you'll see where I was like, Mike, you got to chill. I even said it in chat. I was like, well, slow down there, Mike. You know, don't. He was promoting my show in her chat, and she flipped the fuck out.
Jen, you said it. Adulting sucks.
Why start now?
Right.
No, I just, you know, I had the freedom for a couple of years to do what I wanted. Basically, you know, like I had a lot of time on my hands. I mean, yeah, I hustled and I made money when I could, where I could, you know, doing whatever, you know, because I do handyman shit all the time.
I was gonna say, I don't think, as long as I've known you, there's been a time where you're not doing something.
Yeah. Oh,
You know?
yeah.
I mean,
When I was in Arizona, I was, you know,
you're always
rebuilding
doing something.
decks and,
Yes.
you know, yeah. I lost my train of thought. It happens like once a show. I think it's the Alzheimer's kicking in.
Joke around about that shit.
Kidding. Apologize, guys.
Val, how you doing?
You know. Wasn't she in? I said hi, Val, earlier. Could be wrong.
Don't know.
So I was going to get to a point, and I forgot what the point was.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure.
Tenacious D was in Charlotte, North Carolina last night. I missed that. I don't even know like half of Tenacious D. I don't even know Jack Black. I don't know who the other guy is. I forget his name. Match to the Who and Rob Zombie. Yeah, you need a tsunami.
Trackway, how you doing? Good to see you.
Absolutely. What's up, Trackway? Yeah, there was a point, and now it's bothering me that I don't remember what it was. Seriously, it was. Wow.
LIB, what it do?
Hey, Mike. yeah, guys. So, yeah, what? It was a train of thought that I was going down, and
You were talking about the time you had on your hands before compared to now. With the
oh yeah,
show.
so that's the thing is like I don't. Everybody's like, oh, when are you gonna do your next camp out? I'm like, I have no clue. I can't just take off anymore. I can't, because I'm basically on call 7 days a week. It's gonna slow down, but to make long-term plans is.
I'm sure it's possible.
I'll figure it out.
It'll be very detailed.
Because I'm the only one that runs this place. This marina where I mean, like I said, it's only 3 boats, but still, whoever wants to go out, I have to accommodate.
He doesn't have a staff.
No, it's just me.
Yeah.
And I like it better that way because I know that shit will get done. I don't have to worry about, geez, did this guy, fill up the gas tank, or did he do this, or did I know it gets done because I'm doing it. But with that, I'm making a sacrifice of everything else. My free time. But yeah, it's like Jen said, adulting sucks.
It really does.
But you know what? I committed myself. I did. When I was living with Richie, I had a goal in mind, and I went about it, and I achieved it. And it was getting the job that I wanted, and
you said,
there was a method to the madness.
Yeah.
I spent all my time at the marina before they hired me. And then this position opened up, and I was like, absolutely, I'll take it. And that's why, that's why we moved here. But buying this place was a necessity, because
well, with the
I
housing
wasn't going to
market,
commute.
the housing market, the way it is and has been, it's impossible for any type of affordable living unless you're living with multiple people.
Yes. Yeah. Renting a house and you have 6 people living in it.
Right.
But yeah, we needed it, and you needed it. I needed it. So
yeah,
bit the bullet, and I guess I'm growing up. Somebody's dreaming.
I think it's mine.
It's Lucy. Could be mine.
It sounded like Lucy, but I think. Yeah. That's mine.
Hoff, what's up? You're muted.
Oh yeah, hey, what's up? What's up?
What's going on, dude?
Hey, I don't really have much to say tonight. I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
And I wanted, I've been watching this show for a very long time, this channel, and
I'm sorry.
To have an opportunity, to come on and say hi, I just wanted to take advantage of, man. And
that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
I put on my headband, intentionally. Here, so.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't happen by accident. So.
Right.
Love the Zeppelin tee,
Oh yeah,
the flag, dude. Yeah, good stuff going on there. I got my own American flag hanging right over there. I'm all about that action. I can't stream over there, or else I'd have it right behind me as well. But it's there. It's there, baby.
Yeah, this flag's I've been using this for about 3 years now.
Yep.
The only time I didn't have it is when I really didn't have, if I was doing shows from outside, I didn't have a backdrop. But yeah, I like the flag.
You were talking about adulting recently. Holy crap, dude. I learned a lot about that in the past 3 weeks, man. Been working 60, 70 hours a week. Holy crap, dude.
Jeez. That's a lot.
I shouldn't even be here right now. I'm literally asleep right now. It's just my eyes are open. You can't tell because I'm wearing shades, but my eyes are open, but I'm asleep.
I used to do that. I did that. I did
Yeah.
that for years. I would work 60,
fun.
70 hours a week, and you get to a point where after you do it for so long, it's like, why?
Yeah, it's like a state of mind that you just
money
live in
might
this
be there,
haze.
yeah, exactly. You get caught up in that routine, and that's what my life ended up, for a long time being consumed by work.
It'll age a person as well. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm getting older by the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to step away. I was
To
working.
quote Alan Jackson. Paid by the hour, older by the minute, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I was working crazy hours when I was working in Sedona. It was fun, but damn, my dad had a heart attack, and open heart surgery. Then he gets sick, and I was like, no, I quit Christmas Day.
Yeah, in the chat, Grasshopper says better than not having an income. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. I'm grateful to have income. I am. I'm tired as heck, but
Yeah.
I'm grateful to have extra work that I didn't have before, and I'm able to make some money. I am. Feel like crap, but hey.
It's what makes the world go round, and
yeah. The almighty dollar.
Not having it isn't optional. Things a lot has happened in 2 years.
Yeah.
From where we were to where we are is like a 180, complete turnaround.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean,
in our personal lives, show
inflation's so freaking high too, dude. Like prices of things are so high, you gotta work those extra hours to make ends meet. Even I'm not even getting ahead really. I'm paying my bills and making ends meet. Working my A off.
Sure.
I say all the time, prices on everything has gone up except our pay. That's
No, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, it's just, you can't get ahead. It's like they won't let you get ahead.
Well, that's the idea.
Minimum wage goes up, and then all of a sudden everything else went up. They just want to take all your money. That's it.
Yeah, but then you have somebody like me that's been on a job for 18 years, and minimum wage goes up. My pay doesn't go up. My pay classification changes, and all of a sudden I'm at the maximum. I'm at the maximum of my pay grade. So, yeah, it's retirement now. I'm in retirement mode. It's sad to where if I retire, I'll probably come out a little bit more than what I'm actually making as I'm working my ass off.
That is.
Just, yeah,
it's
it is. Oh, it's been it's been time. Soon enough.
Well, I mean, things.
The whole system's broken at this point, is it not? Like,
Yes.
for crying out loud, like, I mean, I've been in enough jobs, and I've gotten to supervising positions where I know there's a hierarchy to every single company. There is. You don't want to believe that, but there is. There is a hierarchy. There are people that they really look down on other people, and they're like, "Hey, the SHIT rolls downhill, so we're not dealing with that. We're just gonna lay it on everyone else, and we're gonna take the dollars." And that's kind of what, dude. I see it. I see it every day of my life.
Try working for
I've
the
seen it
local
for
government.
6 years. I've seen it for 8 years. But
try working for the local government. I've been there 18
oh,
years.
jeez, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I'd rather just work for other evil people.
It's like,
I'd
but
rather not
everything's
work for evil
changing.
people.
Everything above me is changing, and it's not just the politician side, but salary, people's positions. It's everything is changing.
Mr. Lee, thank you for posting that. You guys can check out Hoff's channel. It's called Hoffcast, and the link is in chat. Just don't click it now.
No, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have a guest on tomorrow. So
Oh, yeah, right on.
Mike.
Mike hates when
I know.
he pops up and I go like,
I
click.
try to warn you. That's why I say your name. Because I know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how long I'm back there. I'm just never ready. It's not your fault. I even do it when I go live. I'm like, I'm the one that pushed the button and I still spaz out.
Same, man. It's delayed too sometimes. I'm sitting there looking
No.
like,
I'm
oh, we're
delayed.
live. Ah!
When you were live earlier today, did you like leave the camera running and shit? Because I like clicked on and there's just like your car seat. It's live and I'm like,
Oh, sometimes I get it. Sometimes I leave the car. Yeah, like sometimes. Sometimes I go and like run in somewhere and I just like leave everyone hanging out.
Run into 7-Eleven real quick. Come back with a big gulp.
it's like, wait, what is this?
I respect that he has no respect for anyone else's time.
Just fun.
Yeah, I'll be right back. That's why I just call it a ride along a lot of times.
Take it down, come back. It's like all of a sudden I'll have to get up and walk the dog or something. Yeah. Oh, jeez. So who you having on tomorrow night, Hoff?
I'm gonna have Ryan Roger Athe on tomorrow.
What is his claim to fame?
It's fun to
Dude,
say.
he's a British fella. First and foremost, that's the most like obvious thing when you first watch his channel, and he has a lot of people on. I connect with him with a lot of people, and he's got this sense of humor that is like British but matches mine in an American way. So that's why I respect the fella. Super kind fella. He's always promoting everyone, always having a lot of people on his channel and trying to help him out. Super kind guy. And I see him doing so many interviews that I wanted to interview him for a change because I feel like he's pulling all the work, you know. I was like, hey, I'll interview you instead of you doing all the work for a change,
What
you
type
know.
of interviews? What is this channel about?
I mean, all kinds of people. Just search Ryan Roger Athe is like Athay, and he talks just like a lot about like he doesn't go as deep as me, but he's a very logical man, probably more logical than me. But I just say some crazy stuff sometimes, but I feel like he's more logical than I am, and he just like it's a very proper sort of thing, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to like a British outlook on things. But he also has this sense of humor where, like, probably not everyone thinks this is funny, but when he throws down like a sort of slur, I giggle, you know, and that happens when you know he speaks, but you know, but and I'm not being racist at all. I'm just saying we take things too seriously around here. That's all I'm saying, period. But it's going to be a fun show for sure. I was on his channel, and it was a great time, and yeah, it'll just be wacky. It's just wacky. That's it.
Very cool.
You know, we're not going to get too serious about anything. We're just going to be wacky.
What time's your show?
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No clue what that is for him. It might be like 6 in the morning or something. I have no clue.
It's like
Two.
it's like I think it's like 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be anywhere like 12 or 1, something like that.
Patrick Vaughn. How you
But yeah,
doing,
check it out. It's gonna be fun. But thank you for asking me about that. I'll shut up for a minute.
No, you're good.
Man, that's what I said earlier. You like to promote other people's stuff.
Right?
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah, I'm all about that. I'm all about that action, man. I'm not one of those kinds of people who's like, oh, give me all the credit. No, I want everyone to be successful. That's how we get ahead. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to put people down or anything like that. No matter how hard they're trying or not. Like, I mean, maybe if they're not trying, but like, if people are trying and they're doing things, dude, let's lift each other up. You know, rising tide lifts all ships. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about that action. Like, get everyone up to the top. Let's do it.
Yeah, I've been doing it from the beginning.
Day one.
We used to have just a guy in Bigfoot Anon, Connor. He would promote the shit out of my show in the beginning.
Anybody that would come on.
Yeah,
Connor
I'd see
sent
somebody
me.
pop up backstage who I didn't recognize. I knew as soon as I clicked them on, yeah, Connor sent me.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
it was just because Connor would be like, dude, go on there and he'll promote your
stuff,
promote your
and
channel. And
talk about your stuff.
we had so many people that
Yeah,
was
Pete from Dark Sayings really helped my channel out, so I'm gonna mention his name. I'm gonna name drop that here because he's really brought me a lot of subscribers. So if you're not familiar with the Dark Sayings channel, check that out.
Hey, Jeff.
And I'll say, what's up, Jeff? How you doing, man?
G'day, Sue.
Jeff came by Hofcast on Tuesday. I
Oh,
want to
yeah?
have a show with him soon. Yeah.
And your Tuesdays you do 8 o'clock as well?
Well, it kind of varies depending on how rough of a day I've had, but I'm between 8 and 9 basically. Like I'll put it right in that kind of
Is
like
that
vicinity.
his thing?
Yeah, that's it right there, dude. Subscribe right now. He's awesome. He's such a nice guy. I mean, he's based. He likes to get into conspiracies and theories and everything. He's a great guy, and he's really helped me out in my YouTube stuff, man. I don't think I'd have like half the subscribers without him.
All right, I'm dropping
No,
his link.
it's good to have people support, and go
Yeah, well, I
above
mean,
it.
me and Pete used to hang out every single night on StreamYard Hangouts after his shows and stuff. And then I just got too busy with work, and I haven't had a chance to recently. And it hurts my heart because he's my buddy, and I'd like to speak to him. I got in this habit of like talking to him all the time, and I haven't had a chance to really talk to him recently. So maybe I can talk to him again soon. It's the weekend. Yeah,
Right on, reach
great
out.
guy. He's got like 32,000 subs. You know what I mean? Like this guy's doing it. He's been around the block.
Well, you get out what you put in, I mean, if you make I think anybody can do it if they make an effort, a
Well,
true effort.
you know, Monks, I know you love Bigfoot. I'm going to shut up here in a second. This guy has spoken about pretty much every single conspiracy theory or like, that sort of vibe. Anything you Google on his channel, it's going to be, or search, I guess, is going to be coming up. Like, he's talked about it at all. In fact, he's got bored with it. He's talked about it for so long. So, like, he knows it all. He's like a guru. I'm going to stop S and his D. I'll shut up for a second. Sorry.
You got a chuckle at the mic there.
I know, right?
I'm surprised how proper I've been tonight with not cursing. I've been censoring everything.
Fuck it.
Right?
Ah.
You spelled shit, and I was like, why is he spelling
Yeah, really.
shit?
If you had,
It's that level of respect for you don't
I
you don't
know.
know what you can get away with. So what?
Wow.
Thank you, Chris. It was a long day. It was a lot to take in.
most people think this show is called "What the F Live." You know what I mean?
Right?
It's.
Yeah,
I still forget sometimes. It's why the fascination.
I forget sometimes. Shit. Just WTF. It's like, oh yeah.
Yep.
Like the WTF behind me is "Welcome to Florida."
Right?
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
That's a good double entendre.
The small letters
Yeah.
like below it.
Right?
So good.
Who else?
Yeah, the channel looks good though. From what I saw, like I did a quick scroll of like the last 5 shows, and it looked like he was talking about like Nephilim and stuff, like
All right. On.
fallen
Yeah,
angels
yeah.
and-
He's kind of gotten more like casual with his streams lately because he just talked about everything. But he also does a and I'm not trying to get like religious, but every Sunday night he does like a Bible reading from the Dewey Reams Bible of the Catholic Bible. I'm not Catholic, but I've learned
Yeah.
a lot from him.
But that's kind of how it goes.
I am
like,
Christian.
in the beginning, like you take it seriously, like you want to be taken seriously, like you try to present like your best self and like get like a respectable version, and then you start to loosen up as things go on. You know what I mean?
thought you were starting to read the Bible. You were
Long
like,
Island Bigfoot, watch my channel. I
Yeah,
make
I'll
a
check it
fool
out.
of myself.
Yeah, it's good. If you can't, I mean, I that's like what he just said. He's like, yeah, I turned on your live and you weren't even there. Like, I've gotten so relaxed that I just walk away. Like, once upon a time, I'd be like waiting for the troll to come in. I don't give a shit no more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit. Have at it, buddy. If this is where you want to waste your time, you know,
knock yourself out.
yeah, go for it.
Who am I to stop you?
Well, for a long time, I would sit on the couch next to him while he's doing a show, and he's over there giving me looks because I might make a noise or something, you know.
Fucking flattering.
Now dog barking and
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Air conditioners going. I
Right.
don't care anymore. I used to. I would go into this
he'd
room
bite my freaking head
when I
off.
first started. When I was doing recordings, if the dog barked outside, I had to edit that out. You know.
Yeah. Figure we keep an aggravated stalker off the streets, you know.
No, now it's like after 3 years, it's like, well, yeah, whatever.
Well, Mox, do we have a crew? No, we ain't got a crew of people. Like, no, it gets like tiresome after a while, like trying to edit all that stuff out. So you just like, here we go. You know, it is what it is.
But
And
that's-
I completely understand that, what you're saying right now.
But that's why I do lives. That's why I went from, in the beginning, I did like 17 pre-recorded interviews,
Jinx.
shows. And
Jinx!
so I got tired of editing. I was like, man, I don't want to do
do that a
this.
lot.
So I decided to do live shows. And
I don't like editing. I hate editing. But let me tell you, when I get in a groove, I get really into it. But to get me into that groove is almost impossible unless I force myself to. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like sweeping the floor. You don't want to sweep the floor, but once you get into the rhythm of like sweeping the floor, you're like, okay, we're getting stuff done around here. You know, like it's looking better. But
If you don't
Yeah.
like to do it, yeah, it's like
The editing is the creative part. You know, that's how you make it all come together, is
Right.
through the editing. I mean,
yeah. Well, that's how you get people too to you know appreciate what you're doing. Is you like highlight certain areas. People can make, you know, put like different emphasis on more important things. Like people, there could be something special in the middle of my hour video, but not a lot of people will watch it because it's so long and drawn out and raw and uncut.
yeah,
Some people love it. Some people can't stand it. Some people just want to give me the goods and that's it. Show me the
Yeah.
highlight reel. You'll get some people in the comments. Where's the Bigfoot? Like there is none. Like it was just like I was just walking, you know. And they're like, well, what the hell? Like you know, like, what is this shit? And it's like that's me, you know. Like you don't like it, go over there. You know, I don't. It's just what I've always done.
they expect fucking Bigfoot in every video. I mean,
You know, you never know.
And then if they do see something, they're everybody wants to
Yeah.
question everything.
it's something
yeah.
else.
Well, that's why
I
I
get
ask
that.
people, like, even if you do see something, like, I don't care what it is, just try to leave a timestamp and, like, a detailed explanation.
I do that. Yes.
So other people can kind of see where you're coming from, because, like, I mean, all of our perceptions are different, and, like, I've seen things with such conviction and then shown it to someone, and they're just like,
Hey, Long Island Bigfoot. I do long streams as well, like 3 hours every Tuesday, and I don't get a lot of views on my live streams, but I'll often clip a part out of it, like a 5 to 10 minute segment, and I'll put it up, and that'll get like way more hits. Because just what you said, people just want like they just want like give it to me. You know what I mean? But I love long form things. You know, that's the way I am. I like to listen to an album start to finish. I don't like to just listen to the hit single. You know, like that's the way I am. So that's why I do what I do. But it's true what you said, man. You kind of got to appeal to both sides. And that's what I try to do, but it's a lot of work editing. And I hate to do it until I get into it. You know?
Well, I started like making shorts and like trying to, and that's like my artistic side. It's like I don't really edit well, like at all. I don't edit at all. I'm not good at it. I'm never gonna be good at it, because I don't care for it, right? Like it's not that I can't learn. It's like it's if my mindset is if I have that hour or two to edit that video, I have an hour or two to go back out. So I'd rather just throw the video up as it is and then go and do it again. You know,
Amen,
just,
brother.
And that's
Yeah.
just
Amen.
me. That's me.
I've been putting a lot of half-assed ones up lately. So yeah.
It works for me. I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
Well, you have to figure
Hey,
that's why
Leanne.
YouTube
Welcome.
created shorts. One is for people's attention span nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, time, whether it be that or just, they just
And
lose interest.
also, you know what?
Whatever.
You know what's crazy? I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No,
Oops.
you're good. You're good. She's muted.
What's
but I
crazy?
heard it.
What's crazy is the fact that there's some videos that I've edited and I put like a lot of time into it. Nobody watched it, and then there's times I've just thrown them up and it's like, oh, that hits, and I didn't have to do anything. Like there was no effort behind it. So where's the? I have no clue. I'm obviously an idiot when it comes to all this stuff because I have no idea how the algorithm works or anything like that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
dang, it's weird. Like I put a lot of effort into a lot of videos. Nobody watches it, but I'll just put up like a short or just like something that I just threw together, and it's like, people like that. Odd.
yeah, my
you
shorts, I just film real quick, push send, and like title it. And I think that the secret's in the title.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
Attention.
No, you're not. Yeah.
You know,
You're not. There's actually an app that some people use. I don't have the patience to go through this motion, but there's an app and you plug in your titles that you're planning on using for your video on YouTube, and it gives you feedback of what, like almost like a Rotten Tomatoes review on a movie. Like it gives you feedback on how it's gonna hit and what demographic it's gonna work for, and if it's how much percent of it's gonna attract, and like you could keep plugging shit in, and basically what I want you to do is like use like shock and awe, right? Obviously, like hence why like the Bigfoot, like
Yeah.
Bigfoot tore down my tent. Bigfoot attacked me. Like all that shit is like
some of it's a lot of clickbait. You know,
yeah, basically.
Well, I think it's wild that it
Yeah.
comes down to that. Like it comes down to basically mathematics,
And
where like you have to hit a system in order to make success work. And I'm not a sellout. I don't like that action. You know what I mean? But
Well,
I am guilty of clickbait. Obviously, what kind of game we playing out here? You gotta have a little clickbait. You know what I'm talking about? But for crying out loud, what you just said, Long Island Bigfoot, it's the fact that there is a science, not even science, but like a mathematical
algorithm.
equation behind it all. Exactly. And that's a word, algorithm. But when you really break it down like the way you did, it makes it sound like that's a realistic thing that we're dealing with, which we
but
are.
it's funny because that algorithm or whatever exists in almost everything we do. We go shopping. That store is
That's
planned out.
What are we anymore?
Sell,
Yes,
the whole thing is planned out from the milk.
exactly. There's a reason why it's in the back corner. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's that daily thing that you have to
Everything is
go get
strategically
milk, but you got to
placed.
walk through the whole store to get it.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's everything is by design. It's something I say all the time. This is not an accident. This is by design. This is not chance.
I
This
don't
is by
believe in
design.
coincidence. I just
Yeah.
don't at this
Well,
point in my life.
No, I don't either. I mean, I guess some things are like,
Some things are, but when it repeats itself, then
Right.
it's not so much coincidence.
And I believe the universe unravels as it does. I think every little thing, just like the butterfly effect, makes an effect on everything else. You know what I mean?
I always say,
Like I truly believe that. I don't believe in coincidence.
I think everything happens the way it should, the way it's supposed to.
no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, I mean, if you always do, like, I'm a firm believer, if you always do the next right thing, the next best thing, like, that we all fuck up. We all fuck up. I mean, nobody's perfect. I'm a walking shit show, and, as long as you have that, like, that do good, that integrity, do the right thing when nobody's looking, do the next right thing, and just try to be, I feel like the universe will just kind of
I love that.
It works with you. It works with you, not against you. You know?
Karma's not a magical, mystical thing like some people think. Like karma's like some kind of like a religion or no. You do good things are gonna happen. It's not magical. That's just that's the way things work out, you know, like that's just like building things and making things happen and being a good person. I mean, and you can call it karma, but it's not magical. It's just like you do good, you're a good person, just like Long Island Bigfoot said, you do the right thing when no one's looking. That's what it's all about, like, you know.
Well, that's how they used to make it sound. At least when I was younger, they made karma sound like it was like some like Hindu religion. And like that's just what I thought it was. I thought it was something that was like practiced and like you had it was a belief and only a belief, almost like a similar, just very similar to religion. So like it was very taboo for me. I lived in a Catholic household, and that's what I thought I was dealing with. So I just ignored karma. I was just like, oh, that right, like that's just how it was, and I never looked into it further. Back then we didn't have like Google and all that.
Well, it sounds foreign. It sounds like an Indian thing, doesn't it? You know, like so it doesn't sound like it's something that we're accustomed to in our culture. Like, but it sounds like it's magical.
Well, what's the difference between karma and fate?
Karma and what? I'm sorry.
Fate.
Fate.
Well, I guess fate is predetermined. I guess, right? Like karma is something you could change, I suppose.
I don't know.
Oh,
if you believe it's predetermined, then we're kind of.
That's a big argument I have with myself all the time. Do we have free will, or is everything already? Have we already been through this, like a circle, like a spiral, as they say time is? Like, are we repeating ourselves and like trying to do the best thing and doing it over and over and over, or is it just like this is one and done? That's a big question. That there's so many movies that come out about time travel and everything, like, and stories, books. And that's a wild thing to think about. Is it one and done, or have we done this before, or are we, what is it? Is it perpetual? I have no clue. That's the mystery of life.
Reincarnation.
Yeah.
Supposedly our souls come back to learn the lesson that we maybe didn't learn the first time around, or the second, or the third, or the fourth, or whatever it takes. It's supposed to be a learning experience. So.
Would you say it's like a video game where you're trying to get to the next level and you keep dying until you get to the next one or something? Or like,
as far as the soul goes, possibly. It's
maybe.
Not far-fetched.
Even as a man who's a Christian and believes in God, there are still parts of me that think there's like we're in a simulation or something. Like it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe if I can connect the two, that there's a God and we are in a simulation, that might make some sense, but I have no clue how to put those together. They seem like opposite ends of the spectrum to me, which is hard for me to grasp because Christian man,
So if this is a simulation, does that make God a programmer?
That's the thing. That's what I thought. But I wouldn't want to put him just as that title. He's God. You know what I mean? I worship him. I just want to think it's, I think that'd be blasphemy to say, hey, my programmer. But, what if it's not like computerized? What if it is a natural thing that is like something else that comes from something way farther than what we know? You know what I mean? But the thing is, when it comes to simulation theory and the Fermi paradox, it comes down to if we are heading to a level that is that advanced, we would know about it by people in the future or extraterrestrials, which is wild to think about. And I'm sorry if I'm going off rails right now if you don't understand what I'm thinking. You know what the Fermi paradox is? It's like if aliens existed, we would have known by now. That's what it is. Kind of like just like summing it up. I'll shut up.
See, I have no up. I've had
don't worry about shutting up. Like, this is what we're here for. To like just let
right. Good. No, I've had the theory in the past that the aliens are us from the future. Like maybe coming back to water scale or just to observe how we fucking.
Or you could throw in the concept of interdimensional or other dimensions.
True.
There's that route, which
I always say we're just
what if
like
it's all of it? What if it's all of it? Everything.
Could be.
Because
you know
so often that we can't conceive what's going on or what our reality is, that we can't comprehend it. It's just so astronomically freaking bizarre that, you know, what's to say it's not all of what we're talking about here, you know?
You know those like weird ass, Oh, go ahead. Sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
No, go
Who,
ahead.
me?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna let you talk. I was just gonna say that, like, what I was gonna say. And I will shut up quickly. If we have these thoughts about what these possibilities could be, then I think there's as a lower life form as we could think about things. Then there's definitely evidence that it's plausible because we had the thoughts about them. Because I can't think that we would imagine things that couldn't exist, which is a weird thing to think about as well. Like, can you imagine something that doesn't exist right now? I can't. I can't. Everything you think about right now, it's already something you've seen. So it's got to be something that like exists in order for us to be able to like understand that it's plausible. Long Island Bigfoot, you are a great guy, and I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead, man.
No, you're good, bro. No, I've been here a million times. I'm happy to hear somebody else. I had planned on coming in just because I didn't think anybody else was coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's guilt, sympathy, whatever.
I always say we're like, we're probably like, you know, like how you drive cross country and they have like those stupid attractions, like, you know, world's biggest spoon collection and like, fireworks. Like that's probably what we are in the galaxy, like freak show, like all the aliens just like park their UFOs and look down for a little bit and like
circus,
take a leak, grab a burger, and leave.
Waiting for us to blow ourselves up.
I wasn't gonna say anything intelligent, as you could see.
Yeah, the aliens are like, is there intelligent life on Earth? And they watch the stream and they're like, nah. That was a joke. I'm sorry. I love you guys. It was just it was a burn on myself, mainly. I guess that flew under the radar right there.
You can't insult anybody here. It's like you're here.
I'm the most like self-deprecating person you'll see, so don't worry. I'm not out to get anybody.
I could probably name a few, but no, it's we don't take offense. I mean, we in 3 years we've said some crazy and talked about some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I just let if I think something's funny, I'll just say it. I'll apologize later.
I don't apologize. Period. Except I did like 4 times tonight already. I'm sorry.
Depends on how
5.
how fucked up it is. Sometimes shit falls out of my mouth, and I'm just like, did I actually say that?
Right.
No, we have fun. I'm glad you guys popped on.
I laugh at myself all the time.
Thank you for having me, man.
It's out of my mouth.
Door's always open. That's what people don't understand is the chats. The link's always in chat, so anybody can come on.
Every show.
I've been watching you for a long time, man. I really love your shows, and your chat's really awesome, as well. I really like that. If I go into a stream and the chat's like kind of crazy and like attacking each other, I'm not about that action. I'm about people vibing with each other. And even if you disagree, then hey, we can still be friends, but let's not go after each other. But it's a vibe place here.
Because everybody's basically on the same page.
Yeah. And you don't always have to agree with each other, but just respect. Show each other respect.
It's what's lost in the world. Absolutely.
Probably the only rule of this chat. Just be respectful.
No, I heard somebody say it recently too of why he's here, and if you don't want to, you can't be a good person. We don't need you here. It was just it was a video I watched today, and I was like, right on. That's what we're about. That's where everybody should be.
Yeah.
Be respectful. If you can't do it, piss off.
I've been prefacing my streams lately with it's not for the faint of heart, so bitches leave. And I share the clip from RoboCop where Boddicker goes in with the gun. He's like, "Bitches, leave." You know what I'm talking about? No. Been a while since you've seen that.
RoboCop is classic.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I'm a big Terminator guy. But,
Oh, same, dude. I love them both. I still have the RoboCop versus Terminator comic book, the original one, not like the ones they did back.
Oh, that's good.
Recently.
Wow.
Probably worth something.
That's why I'm so paranoid in this day and age about AI and robots. Is because I watched those movies growing up
Yeah, man. I mean,
about
even
turning people into robots and AI taking over and Skynet and all that crap, dude. The world's gonna go to that.
Yeah. What was the other one where the humans ran out of air and shit? And it was another Sylvester Stallone movie. It was on Mars probably because it was like a red ass planet.
And
No, that-
Total Recall.
That was Total Recall. With
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger.
Total Recall. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the generators that would create oxygen.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That was
Yeah, but
that was
those movies influenced me growing up, man. Thinking about, and we're seeing these things come to fruition, unfortunately. You know, what if AI does take over one day, comes sentient, and then takes over the nuclear codes? We're all doomed. You know.
Well,
So
those
we
of us,
probably
those of us that can go off grid will go off grid, but you know, that's about it. Everybody else is screwed. All these people that depend on like, I go with the flow, and I deal with society and I use it to my advantage. I eat like a slob, right, from restaurants and shit. But if it went away, I'd be fine, you know.
I agree, but like, what if it just hits and you're done? What if it just hits where
Oh,
you're
well,
at?
then, you know, it's not whatever.
That's
I
it.
won't even know what happened. I'd be better than that.
Yeah, you'd be like Sarah Connor on that chain fence as a skeleton. It's just like,
Yeah. Skirting down the halls in my, in my psych ward. I love those movies, man. I was born in the year of, I think it was Predator and Terminator. You know, it's no wonder I turned out the way I did.
84.
Yep, 84, yeah.
We both Jinx again. Yep. 1984. What a book.
I graduated high school in '86.
Not too bad. I hate when I say it to some people. I say my age, and they're like, "Jesus Christ, my son's older. My kids are older than you." I'm like,
Dude, I get that all the time. I'm in my mid 30s, and people tell me all the time I look way younger. And like if I shave, dude, I'll look even younger than that. I'll be like 22 if
Me
I
too.
shave this. You know,
Yeah.
Maybe
like,
40.
it's wild. I've always been that way.
Yeah, I mean, you look like you smell like America. You know what I mean? Like that's
I smell like straight America, dude. Like grease,
America.
blood, sweat, tears, and beer. That's what I smell like.
yeah.
America.
Back then, I heard that and we were cracking up. Sorry.
So it should be a red, white, and blue bandana.
I know. Did you wear a bandana because of him, or is that how you always dress?
Oh, no, I do wear some on my show. Like on if my hair is not looking good, I'll put one on. But I specifically put one on tonight for Moggs, to come on. And this one I got from the Menards, the local Menards, made in America, made in the USA. So it's not some of that Chinese BS. You know what I'm talking about? This is an American headband. So go to Menards and get you one for like $3.99. Not a bad price.
Yeah, we don't have them around here. Menards.
Yeah,
That's
no Menards.
No, that's a northern thing, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Crap.
Menards here.
Dude, Menards. Once I hit my 30s, Menards became my Disney World. I love going there. It's so much fun going there. So much to see.
What is it? Is it like Walmart?
I'm with
It's
you,
like
Mike.
it's a nicer Home Depot is what it is. It's a nicer Lowe's. Yeah,
Well, we
it's a
have-
better, and they got like lemonade.
We have Lowe's and Home Depot, and then there's another one but it's weird. It's like kind of a mixed bag. It's called Big Lots or some shit like that.
Big Lots. You talking about Big Lots, dude? I grew up with Big Lots. There's always a Goodwill right next to it.
Well, this place.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
There's no Goodwill next to it here, but it's maybe there is. The one by my house. There's
Yeah,
one
I
like
know
2
there
minutes
is.
from my house. There's I think there's a Mo Southwestern Grill and like a Oshkosh Bagosh or some shit. Oh, Carter's little kid store.
Oshkosh Bagosh. I wore that when I was a kid, man.
I did
Yeah,
too.
Menards, like I said, I've only seen one. I've been to one, and that was in Wisconsin.
I've never even heard of it.
I'm trying to think of the other one in Wisconsin that I was like,
Oshkosh Bagosh is like Carhartt for kids.
yeah.
You know.
There was what the hell was the name of it? It was like a Tractor Supply, but it was
Puff, you're
huge.
muted.
Shit. But they had this amazing fishing section. That's the only thing I remember. Is like it was like a I don't know, it was like a
Do you know
Walmart.
about, like Cabela's or something like that, or
No, it was Fleet Farm, Mills Fleet Farm. Somebody in chat will go, "Oh, we have one of those here."
Where was that?
This was in Wisconsin,
Okay.
and they
Never
just
heard of
they
that
had
either.
this amazing fishing section. I mean, you could buy rubber worms in like gallon jugs.
Jesus.
They're shit. It was like the Costco of fishing gear.
That's cool.
I like Jen says, Hoff is in Columbus too. That's how we roll. Absolutely. West Side. I can't even do it, you know. There we go. West Side. No, I'm actually from the country. I'm actually from like southeastern Ohio. I moved to Columbus. I'm an Ohio boy. But I grew up right on you guys ever heard of the Mothman? I'm sure you have.
Of
Sure.
course.
The Point Pleasant, dude. I grew up like 10 minutes
Yeah.
away from Point Pleasant. I took Taekwondo in Point Pleasant. And that
grew up
Mothman
in Point
statue
Pleasant.
is like 2 blocks down from where I took Taekwondo. The famous one, yeah.
Silver Bridge.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Lost
That's where I
Mike.
grew up, man. It's where I grew up, like right there. Like literally, I could see it, like from where I live. Basically, the Ohio River was like 2 minutes away from me where I lived.
Oh, shit. Well, I
Right
grew
on
up
south, right down past Athens, right in Gallia County. A lot of people haven't heard of Gallia County. It's a small place, you know. There's a power plant down there called Gavin, and it looks like the power plant from The Simpsons. It's got the same kind of like smokestacks that are like curved, like it looks just like that.
nuclear power plant.
Yeah, and they don't even power Ohio; they power Georgia. I don't know how that works. They're in Ohio. I have no clue, but it was just wild growing up there because of those smokestacks. All the citizens of this town, this small town I grew up in called Cheshire. I like to call it the Shire, you know, but they were saying that all these like crazy clouds and chemicals were coming out of these power plants, and so they bought the town out. AEP bought the entire town of Cheshire out for like, I think like $10 million or less. It might have been less than that. And the sad thing is, a lot of the poor people around there took it. You know, they could have got a lot more, in my opinion, because that was just a drop in the bucket for AEP to get everyone out of there. You know.
Oh.
But it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Tractor Supply and Royal King. We forgot Royal King out here when y'all were talking about stores. And people in chat are saying Tractor Supply.
Yeah, no, that's fucked up that a company like that can do that, take over a town and just like
Yeah. Well, it's
everybody else.
AEP. It's one of the biggest electrical companies in the world. And yeah, they're saying Tractor Supply, but there's also Rural King around here. You know Rural
Yeah,
King?
we have Royal Kings here. My favorite store is Ace Hardware because they have. If you need a bolt, a nut, or whatever, they have it.
Excuse me. And they're on
Yeah,
every
Ace
corner.
is a little more like hardcore old school, kind of like, hey, we've been around a
hardware
while.
store. Hardware store. True hardware store.
By the way, don't look it up now, but later on, for you guys and everyone watching right now, look up the song "Hardware Store" by Weird Al. You won't regret it.
Never heard of it, but definitely.
It's literally it's a song about a hardware store. There's no like innuendo. It's just a fun song about a hardware store. Like being really excited to go to like Home Depot, you know.
Yeah, I have to go to Home Depot or somewhere because I got to find some flooring. I just ripped mine up.
I need a rake.
A
for the
rake?
yard. Yeah.
I thought you had one.
You ever seen someone step on a rake in real life? It's the funniest thing.
Did you ever do it? It's not so
No,
fun.
not me. Not me personally. Thank goodness. I would change my name and relocate if I ever did that.
Where's that?
Oh, he's taking a shit. I don't know. He like clicked the link and ran away.
Yep.
You know those 3-prong cultivators, those longer ones, or 4 prongs or whatever? My dad stepped on one of those once, right through his foot. But yeah, I've caught a rake to the head twice. I don't know.
I would never admit that, but kudos to you for being that honest. Maybe I've taken 4 and I just want to
Left my
admit
hands
it,
up
you
when it
know?
happened, you know? Cursed a lot first, but then it was funny.
Maybe I've taken 6 and I just want to admit it.
But
I think I've said it before. The worst I've gotten knocked in the head was reaching in for groceries in the back of my Suburban, the hatchback lift, the hydraulic
LID
Pop
says
on
that
the
guy in the
left
bottom
and then
left is
popped
looking,
on the right
is
and
cloaking
came
like
down
a
on the-
champ.
back of my head,
He's cloaking.
cloaking.
It's funny. I have no idea who left that comment about that guy in the bottom left.
It's funny. He's like, hi everyone, hope all is well.
No, today at work. I'm not gonna say where I work, but today at work, you know, I work for a shipping company, and they got these big chutes where packages come down. And I was trying to clear out a box, and the packages came down. One smacked me in the head, and you know, I was like, dude, that's never really happened. But I'm working real hard, and I'm tired. It's a one-off. Didn't really hurt. They're light packages. 5 minutes later, I go on to another one. Wham! Got hit in the head again. I'm like, oh, jeez, dude. I really need to like. I don't know. I need to sleep or something.
They had your number.
Yeah, they're trying to take me out. Maybe it's an assassination attempt
Again.
with bark boxes. You know what bark boxes? Never mind.
No, I've never heard of that before.
It's a subscription package that people order for their dogs, and they come with stuffed animals and treats. And where I work, we get like all of their shipments in, and whenever we like load them up, they just flood us, and it's a rough time. Bark box, it's rough.
Sort of like Chewy, I guess.
Can we listen to
Bark box is ruining my life, to be honest with you. Bark box is ruining my life.
I gotta hear this real quick, though. I gotta hear your Squatcher Hunters anthem. Can we listen to it?
You talking about mine?
Yeah.
If you, I mean, it's not my show, but yeah, if you want to play it, it's so
Oh, it's not
stupid,
yours?
but yes.
Yeah. Oh, this. Yeah.
No, I
I
mean,
mean-
this show where I'm at is not my show, but yeah, I mean, it's like,
I don't know if you
yeah,
get it.
the show,
I don't know if
the song is hilarious.
This could get us a copyright strike, but who knows?
Yeah.
No, I know it's not copyright. It's me. It's me.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. They'll still.
YouTube made it look funny.
You think I'm gonna charge you for playing my short song?
I've
Even
heard
go
of
for
a
it,
guy
Mike.
showing his own book.
He
The
can.
author of the book.
He can.
And
He
that
can
channel
show.
got
He can show my video after I say, "Yeah, feel free, show it." And it's not people. You know what I mean? It's not. Again, we're talking about this AI. It's a system that attacks like what you're doing. You know, and it's nuts.
True. I mean, I agree with that 100%, but I don't think my little short Sasquatch song that it's gonna get copyright claimed or anything. If
Guarantee
it
you,
did, I would fight it for you.
If you make a short, like if I go and make a short right now, and then go to music, and I type in the top the title of that short, it will give me your audio, and I can make a short with it. Like that's how.
No, I
that's
get
how-
that, but it's not like copywritten like I'm
No.
Warner Brothers or something.
No,
You know, I'm not Sony. I can't go out there and like claim a lawsuit. You know, like
Yeah, I just think it might be the music itself.
Yeah. I hear you.
Leanne says, Mogs, how's that baby alligator?
Oh yeah. How is that thing?
Back to
Back
visit.
to visit. He's probably out there right now.
Thanks for showing me and Derek. Yeah, they're out there.
He was out there earlier too. Well, the
There was two,
Elvis Jr.
yeah, there were two out there. We named the stupid things.
There's a bigger one named Bubba.
Long Island Bigfoot reciprocated, my man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, guys, we did go over it. I did make up the hour, the 20 minutes that we.
Oh, we were only
Yeah,
doing
I
it-
was watching when you said we were 20 minutes in, and I was like, yeah, if I come on, I'm going to ruin the show, and I'm going to keep you up all night. I'm sorry.
Not at all, dude.
I missed that part. My bad.
So what is that? 7, 8 times he's apologized?
We're up to
I don't
9.
apologize, but I'm sorry for apologizing.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Absolutely.
Good
All
to
right.
see him.
Take care, Mike. Thanks, bro. Yeah, man. So, guys, check out Hoff's show. It's called Hoffcast. It'll be on tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. He's got a British guest. I forgot his name.
Roger Athay.
Check out Mike's channel, LIB.
Absolutely.
Miss Dill put his channel in the.
Thank you,
In
Miss
chat.
Dill, for that.
Hey, before I go, this is the last thing I'm going to effing say. Moggs, thank you so much for having me here. Stevie, you are a very, very charming, wonderful person. It's my pleasure to meet you. And thank you so much for like plugging my channel. Everyone in the chat who's like been nice to me and kind of like shared my channel and everything. That's really cool. And I really appreciate you guys. You're awesome. And I'm all about spreading love around here. I know I'm crazy sometimes, but I'm all about spreading love and making friends and being good to each other. So thank you so much. I'll shut my mouth now.
Our
You guys
pleasure,
are
man.
awesome.
You should be.
Good to see you.
All right, dude. Don't be a stranger. Like I said, our door's open. All right, man. Have a good night. Right on.
Good night, Val.
Yeah, guys, if you enjoyed tonight's show, please hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. Hit the notification button so you get notified every time that we either go live or put up a short or anything like that. Please comment. We love reading those comments. And we will be back on Tuesday. Hopefully this will be a lot better by then.
It will be.
It's getting there. It just feels funky now. It's bizarre. Like it's getting stronger, but my other side is still overcompensating for it, and it's just weird. But yeah, guys, thanks again. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another.
Have a good night.
And peace and God bless.